Then taking the arms, we'll just take the hands right through the center line, reaching upwards, and back down. Okay, so let's work with the joint rotations, our warm-ups. So starting with the head and neck, a gentle head roll. Returning head to the front and reversing the direction. Returning head to the front again. Let's go ahead and rotate and look over the shoulder. So shifting weight, turning. Returning to the front, other side. And you can come back to the front again. And we'll work with the shoulders next. Just taking a moment and letting the shoulders come towards the ears. Hold for a sec. And then back down. And then what we'll do with the arms is we'll just reach them out to the front. We'll stretch them to the side. Reach behind you. And back to the front again. Expanding and deepening the breath. And one more time. Roll the palms up and reverse the circling. One more time. Okay, next the elbow joints. So just kind of circling the arms, paying attention to the elbows. We'll reverse the direction. Next, let's work with the wrists. So turning the hands inward. We'll make fists with the hands. We'll go the other way. Open up the hands, back and forth, sideways. Little up, down motion. And then a rotation. Relax the arms down, moving to the hips. Feet just a touch wider here. Guide the hips in a circle. Returning to center and reversing the direction. Again, returning to center. We'll bring the feet a bit closer together, and then we'll stand. So one heel is on the ground, toe is stretched upwards, moving whole leg back and forth. Pausing. Here you want to touch toe and heel. Place that foot down, shifting weight, other side. And then touching toe and heel. And placing that foot down again with feet pretty close in. You're going to place the hands right over the knee joints. And just going in a circle. And pause, reverse the direction. Back to center. Standing tall again. Come back to that Wu-Chi stance. You want to work with the ankles. So be mindful of your balance here. Reverse the direction. Return that foot to the floor. Work with the other side. Reverse the direction. Return that foot back to the floor. Again, Wu-Chi stance. Next, we'll do the turning of the waist. Back to center again. And then let's do that arm swing one. So I'm going to stand so one foot's just a little bit ahead of the other. Weight is 50-50. And then thinking I'm turning at the waist, and that's what propels my arms. Almost like you're walking super fast. So real relaxed arms. And we'll pause on this side. We'll do the other side. Come in. Think the other leg's going to be in front. Just a small step. A lot of action right at the waist. Okay, and again, just coming back to center. We'll return to a Wu Chi stance for a moment. Settle in. And maybe widen the stance as well. I would say horse stance. Slightly wider, slight bend to the knee. And we'll do our circling breath. So inhale, arms float to the side. Exhale down the center. Again, extending, deepening the breath. And one more. And then we want to change the movement to the beginning Tai Chi. So I'll let my shoulder blades kind of slide out, which turns the arms to the back. Next inhale, arms float up, shoulder height. Hands come in and back down. Just repeat. And one more time. Inhale, arms float up. Comes in and back down. And next, we'll bring the hands towards the center line. We'll draw upwards to the heart center. Palms will press forward. Arms reach out to the side and back down. Matching with the breath. So inhale, draws up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. And exhale, down. And one more. And now I want to do just a little bit more of a what they would call a static exercise, and that would be holding the pose. So we can stay in the same stance. We can let the arms load up to the front, and then what will happen is we'll just rotate so the fingertips are pointed towards each other, and you're going to settle in. Again, you're really looking for strong alignment throughout the whole body. Relaxed breath. Just gazing in between the fingertips. And then we'll ease out, just rotating palms towards the floor and just softly letting the arms float back down. We'll draw the feet a little closer in. And then we'll work from the left bow stance. So for the left bow, right foot turns out 45 degrees. Left foot center step, kind of sink that tailbone a little bit. Then you can reach the left leg forward and shift the weight forward. Palms be towards the floor. The movement will be shifting to the back foot, turning torso, and shifting forward again. Tracing a horizontal circle in between the feet. And we'll pause when you got a little more weight forward. And we'll change over to the cloud hands. So shifting and turning, sweeping across, up to about shoulder height. Across and down. Add the other arm in. Something like this. Making your movements really soft and relaxed. And then again, we'll pause, a little bit more weights forward. Relaxing arms. You can step the back foot forward. And we'll work from the other side. Be the right bow stance this time. Left foot out, right foot center step. Again, I'm kind of sinking the tailbone. I'm going to reach the right foot forward. Just kind of get settled. You want to feel stable. And then palms are towards the floor. Movement is shifting and turning. And forward again. And we'll go ahead and pause here so we can shift to the other exercise, the cloud hands. And then again, we can pause here. Relax the arms down again. Stepping the foot in. Okay, so throughout all that, we're looking for whole body movement, coordination between the lower body with the upper body through what's happening at the waist, and just smooth, relaxed movement. Just think meditative movement with everything we do. Okay, so we can start the Grandmaster Wu's Qigong series. You can do it standing or sitting, I suppose. Wu Qi, or if you want the slightly wider stance, that will work too. Again, we want that nice alignment with the spine, top of the head's lifted, shoulders overlapped downwards. And just return for a moment to the breath. Next, we'll bring the hands inwards, circle out, palms come upwards, about the heart center, and then down again. Gathering the earth energy. Inhale, draws up, and exhale down. And repeat. And one more time with this one. Next one, called Gazing at the Moon. We have to gather, hands come up the front, past the forehead, press forward, sink the tailbone. Really solid with the lower body. Turn at the waist to one side. Back to the front. Other side. And back to the front. And comes back down. And repeat. Inhale, draws up. I usually do exhale here. And then like the inhale as I'm twisting. The exhale as I go back to the center. Another inhale as I twist. Exhale back to the center. And do a little inhale part way. And then exhale here. That's what seems to work best for me. Gathers, draws up. And one more with this one. Next one has the gather part. Just going to draw up, pause here, palms press forward, fingertips towards each other, comes in and back down. And repeat. Here's the gather part, pause upwards, goes forward, fingertips towards each other, in and back down. And one more of this one. Okay, next one has the gather. Going to come upwards. Little pause here. Either press the palms to the side, taking a big inhale here. And on the exhale, relax, arms down. And repeat. And one more of this one. Next one has the gather, and then just the index fingers drawing upwards. We'll pause here, goes forward, towards each other, in and back down. And we'll repeat. Here's the gather part. One more time with this one. Next one has the gather. First two fingers drawing upwards, goes forward towards each other. In and back down. And repeat. And one more of this one. Next one, got the gather part, and think whole hand comes up the front, goes behind head, over the top, and down. And repeat. One more time of this one. Very last one has the gather. Draws upwards. Pause. Arms just relaxed out by the side. Palms are facing upwards. Top of the head slightly lifted. Tailbone tilted downwards. Just hold and breathe. And then easing out, we'll just fold the hands down the center. Couple more circling breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more. Okay, we can finish with the hands on the belly, maybe drawing the foot a little closer in. Nice full deep breaths. Inhale. ahead and release the arms to the side. And maybe just move the feet a little bit as we've been standing there. I hope everybody's staying hydrated. It's good to remember this time of year to keep on drinking water and stuff. I've been drinking more and more, and it feels better. You got to keep hydrated for sure. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a little bit more here. We want to work with the white crane next. You have choices in how you stand for that. Some people like the original one where we're taking the legs close in and touching the heels, toes are out. Some people just remain in the Wu Chi stance. So whatever you like for the lower body, just connect. Roots down, top of the head's lifted. We'll bring the hands to the front, lightly touching the fingertips here. And we'll work with the breath. So next, inhale, belly rises, hands up. On the exhale, comes down again. And repeat. One more. Arms relax to the side. Next movement, we'll have the arms stretched out to the side like this. Bend the wrist, touch the fingertips, comes up about 45 degrees, and then it goes down, but only part way. And keep working with it, matching it with your breath. And one more, going up. Next, it will be a downward motion. It'll look like this. And then we'll float back up again. And one more going down. And let's just relax the arms to the side for a moment. And then we want to do the very last part of it in its more balance here. So we have to be careful. I'll shift the weight to one foot. Other foot, I can rest the ball of the foot on the floor. Again, top of the head slightly lifted, tailbone's down. And just doing the best you can. You don't have to come up high. You just start very close to the floor. And then back down. Consciously shift the weight. Try the other side. Okay. And returning, weight on both feet, back to your Bucci stance. All right. I could like to say it's looking good, but I can't see you guys very well. Okay, we'll do a little bit with holding the ball. One hand's below, one hand's above. Giving the sense that you can hold a ball in between the palms there. And we'll roll it forward. And then pausing. Let's just reverse it. We'll go a backward roll. And back to center. We'll shift the ball slightly, so we're holding it a little higher, but notice my shoulders, my elbows are down. Shrinking and expanding. Next inhale, ball gets big, big, big. And exhale, shrink it back down. Easing back to center. And again, we'll have the arms here, back by the side. And we'll just do a closing circle here. We'll rotate the arms so palms are facing upwards. And we'll go out to the side. When we go down the center line, back so the hands meet like that. Just repeat. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Okay. So that will go ahead and kind of complete our standing practice there. We'll get a little salutation there. And this, if you have a chair nearby, go ahead and drag a chair a little closer in. And we'll finish with the self-massage points. Okay, sitting comfortable, feet are flat on the floor. We'll bring the hands, rub them together. And we'll start with the head, just light tapping on top of the head, on the sides, on the back, just all over. And then laying the hands on the head, moving the scalp back and forth. And then a little extra tapping on the back of the head, covering the ears at the same time. Good. Then we'll move in around the face, the temple area first. So massaging circles. Just letting the gaze of the eyes relax. Next, bridge of the nose meets with the eyebrow. Usually use the first two fingers. And just kind of press and then release. Making your way out across the top of the eye, kind of along the ridge of the eye socket. And then you'll go to the outside of the eye, a little more gentle here. Just kind of jiggle a little bit. Below the eye next. And then we'll pause about where the cheekbones are. Go back to massaging circles, letting the muscles move. We'll take the circling, but we'll move it a little closer to the ear opening where the two jaw bones come together. And then go ahead down the lower jaw towards the chin. And then back up in front of the ear opening. A little extra time here. Okay. Next, we want to do either side of the nose. I'll hold the hands like that. More of a rubbing action here. And then we'll place one hand on the upper lip, one on the lower, massaging around the teeth and the gums. Okay, so we kind of quickly got all the face area. Now we'll go to the ears, rubbing the earlobes in between the fingers, from the top to the bottom. Okay, after we take care of those ears, we can go to the neck. Starting on the back side, one hand either side of the vertebrae, and just kind of walking up and down the back of the neck. Let's move to the side of the neck, a little more gentle here, just kind of moving that one muscle back and forth a little bit. And then the front side, same muscle, just rubbing it down. I'll go over here. And then whole hand. Okay, both hands on the back of the neck and a feeling of kind of dragging forward. And then the right about the center of the chest, we can go to that tapping. And then on either side, there's two more points here. We'll go to massaging circles again. Next, the point on top of the shoulder, soft fist, pretty good tap here. Open the fist as you tap down the arm. Turns over, comes up. We do the arms about 3 times down, 3 times up. 2, here's 3. And then sometimes I just do a little extra rubbing right there on top of the elbow. And then I'll just go to the other side, starting at the top, and then goes down. Okay, got our arms all good. We'll go to the lower back over the kidneys. So soft fist, either side of the vertebrae, and a feeling just kind of rubbing up and down. And then we're going to move to the point that's right on top of the buttocks here, back to the tapping. So again, tapping down the outside of the leg towards the ankle. Open, comes up. Little taps right at the lower dantian. And then you repeat the lines on the legs. And one more. And at the very end, I just connect again, this feeling of connecting all those points, going down, maybe going right over the toes. Thumbs up. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll just take a moment. We'll sit quietly. We'll close the eyes. We'll work with the breath. Nice, full, deep breaths in and out. Now a cleansing breath of inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And again. And returning to natural, effortless breath. And then from there, opening the eyes again. Okay. So, hope you all enjoyed.